Australia, the great southern land, known for its glorious beaches and rugged outback territory, but also is the home to some of the most haunted places on the planet. Welcome to Australia's most haunted locations. First up we have Aradale Lunatic Asylum, Victoria. Aradale was built in 1865 to house the mentally ill, but what happened behind these walls was anything but healing.
Electroshock therapy, lobotomies, solitary confinement.
Have a look at this footage that we have restored from original stock photos.
Kerry has been seen roaming the women's wards, still doing her rounds.
Of a person receiving electroshock therapy from within Aradale.
Patients were staying sedated and in many cases completely forgotten about.
Over 13,000 people died here, their bodies buried in unmarked graves on the property. And their spirits, they're still here. Another investigator recorded a male voice in the electroshock room saying,
"It just said leave. Do you want us to leave? Are you mad that I'm getting closer?" You.
Next location, Port Arthur Historic Site in Tasmania.
Yeah, this place is pretty full on. It's a penal colony for Britain's worst offenders. Floggings, executions, over 1,000 deaths. Ghosts just don't haul the place, they live there.
Apparently the laddie in grey wanders the parsonage. Tourists faint, lights flicker. One visitor snapped a photo of a figure in a 19th century dress, which we have shown you. We also have some never seen before archive footage of a ghost film about the exact Port Arthur historic site.
A prison in which in the bad old days the really desperate characters were lodged. Designed by a convict, legend says, who was later pardoned for his work. Now even in dismemberment, I seem to hear the voices of a phantom choir singing an age-old hymn. The voices of desperate hope.
Next on Australia is Haunted, Monte Cristo Homestead, New South Wales. In the quiet town of Junee stands Monte Cristo.
Monte Cristo Homestead is said to be the most haunted house in Australia. From violent deaths to tragic accidents, every room has a ghost.
A two-storey Victorian homestead with a blood-soaked past.
A maid was pushed from the balcony. A boy was burned alive. A child dropped down the stairs, and the family monarch, Elizabeth Crawley, said to still stalk the upper floors in mourning.
Next on Australia is Haunted, Devil's Pool, Babinda, Queensland.
Devil's Pool has claimed the lives of over a dozen men. Locals say a spirit calls them into the depths, never to return.
According to Aboriginal legend, a woman named Ulana drowned herself here after being separated from her lover. Locals say she still waits and pulls others in.
Survivors speak of invisible forces dragging themselves backwards. One man was seen standing still before suddenly vanishing into the current.
Whoa, this definitely makes it one of Australia's most haunted locations. Next on Australia is Haunted is Princess Theatre, Melbourne, Victoria.
In 1888, opera singer Frederick Federici collapsed and died mid-performance at Melbourne's Princess Theatre. Yet witnesses saw him take a final bow after death.
Cool. To this day, one seat is left empty for him on opening nights. Cast and crew feel his presence, and when he's seen, the show actually succeeds. Don't know if that's a bit of an urban myth or... It makes it into Australia's most haunted location.
In Picton's Mushroom Tunnel, ghostly trains pass in the night, and a faceless woman named Emily still walks the tracks where she died.
1916, Emily Bollard was struck and killed by a train while walking through the tunnel.
Today she's seen in white, silent, faceless, inside what locals call Australia's most haunted tunnel. And next on the list of Australia is Haunted is Freemantle Arts Centre, WA. Built in 1867 as a lunatic asylum, this site in Perth now functions as an arts centre. But all ghosts still linger.
And pounding on the thick door and screaming to be let out. In that moment, witnesses say the entire building responded. Every window in the building began vibrating violently in its frame, and doors throughout the art centre started slamming open and shut on their own.
It's another hotspot for ghost hunters and paranormal people. It's a favourite spot. There's also ghost tours. Another lunatic asylum where they carried out bizarre experiments.
Art centre. Yeah, right.
So, Australia, is it the most haunted country on earth? Convicts, caretakers, colonialists, spirits of grief, love, betrayal and pain. Australia just doesn't have haunted buildings. It's a haunted soil, a haunted land, Marty.
Yeah, from death row to rainforest pools, from asylum walls to dreamtime spirits. The country just is hiding ghosts.
It's full of crime. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Drop some comments in. Love to hear what you've got to say about this.
We do really enjoy what you all have to say. And we'll catch you on the next one. Aussie blows!